Dan.
Tim.
Fly on the Wall, Season 1, Episode 1. Bit different. We've had a break and we've gone away and we're being filmed, but also the layout of our podcast is going to be different. We're going to do 4 seasons across the year, 10 episodes per season.
Yeah.
Just to have a bit more structure.
It's a bit of structure. It's one of those, it's the sort of thing that we said to each other, and when we said it, we giggled because we thought, can we commit to that? We think it's more achievable because you guys know we tend to go missing at times.
Yeah.
But we thought a season format, 10 episodes each season.
Yeah.
Achievable.
Yeah.
All right.
We're also filming. There's cameras set up.
Yeah. So you can see us, which is concerning.
Yeah. Those of you who are listening in a car, just audibly.
Yep.
If you are curious about what we look like, you can now watch the podcast. There's videos. So we're filming now. We're a bit self-conscious about it, Dan. I know I've done my hair for this.
I always do my hair, but I have I've chosen my... I did. I probably took 5 minutes choosing an outfit.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. I think I've gone for that casual yet...
You look cool.
Put a little bit of time into his appearance look.
Yeah.
But really cool. If you are interested in watching...
It's been
here
filmed.
it is.
It's been filmed.
Here it
Dan,
is.
Christmas, New Year's has all happened. We've got so much to catch up on.
Heaps.
I know that you've got a few life things.
Just a little niggling things.
Little niggling.
Yeah. And there's a bit in the news. Bit in the news.
I'm transitioning into something that I will bring up and get
Brilliant.
you across.
Brilliant.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited to let you know. Let's kick it off.
Okay, great.
Very good.
Tim, we touched on it at the top. Now, over the holiday festive period, there's a lot of get-togethers, social
There's
get-togethers.
lots, yeah.
And you find yourself, at Christmas Day, New Year's Eve parties, big ones. But even just the week between Christmas and New Year's, everyone's having a party, having a drink.
It's a real social time, Christmas and New Year's. And it's a time to catch up with... everyone, on the lead up to Christmas, everyone goes... Got to catch up before Christmas.
Yes.
For some reason, people have this thing like, if I don't catch up with you before Christmas, the world's going to end.
Yeah.
So there are, at that Christmas time, between Christmas and New Year's, there are, Dan, you're right, lots and lots of social
There's
outings.
plenty of them. And I found myself noticing, to be honest, and she's not going to like this, but a little bit of a little trait of Georgia, my girlfriend, a little trait of hers that needs a little bit of work. So
what is it?
She's not great with the introduction.
Okay.
So
are we talking like a group introduction?
Group setting. Now, let me set the scene for you, okay?
Okay.
We were at her parents' beach house, and they had a bit of a New Year's Eve get-together. And it was great. There was about 20 people down there.
Lots of people you've never met.
Lots of people I've never met. A lot of family friends, Tim. Now, we're all standing around. We're in the kitchen. Georgia and I are a little bit more removed. We're in the kitchen. Everyone else is in the lounge area. And one of the family friends turn up, a couple. They come in, and now, to his credit, the husband... Very warm and welcome. He came over, hey, how you going? And he attempted the big introduction. He went hey guys, how you going? Made eye contact with everyone, which is very important.
Yeah.
And he achieved a quick introduction of his own.
Some people are masters of it.
And you know what it is? It's when you know majority of the room. Okay. I feel you can probably just get away with a big, hey guys, how you going?
Well, did Georgia know majority that she did? They're all her family.
They're all her family.
So she should have walked. Really, she should have walked in with some confidence and gone, hey, everyone, it's me, Georgia.
Yep.
You know me. And
Of course.
But
because we're already there and this couple turned up later, so the husband is come in, bing, bang, boom, got out the way. The wife was a little bit more, she wanted to have a little bit more personal time with each person, which was great. I love those people. They come over, bit of eye contact, something personal with you.
Yeah.
Now, in the process, George has attempted the introduction. She's gone, hey, Pam, this is... and somebody else jumped in. And that happens when there's a big group. People grab each other and pull.
Small window.
Yeah. The thing was, that was the only attempt from Georgia.
Didn't go back for another
Didn't go back for a second attempt. And
interesting.
As you would probably agree, Tim, there's probably, in a group setting like that, a 20-minute window where you can achieve an introduction.
Okay.
Before it becomes a point where you go, well, it's a bit awkward now.
Yeah.
We've been around each other for too long for us to now go, by the way...
That's right. No one likes that in a space. You could be around someone for a few hours and then, at a house party, for example, and you notice someone, you go, I've made lots of eye contact with you, but we actually don't. By the way, I'm Tim.
Yes.
And it's both of you go, oh God, I'm so, somebody broke the ice.
It's awkward.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing to take into account, Tim, this was an overnight get-together. So everyone was staying overnight. This is an extended
You have
period.
to be introduced.
You need to be formally introduced to every person there, because you know what you're going to do, Tim? You're going to be crossing paths, kitchens, bathrooms, eskies. You know what I mean?
100%.
Does anyone want a drink? What are you drinking? Haven't met them, but I'm going to have to ask. Did you want a drink? Oh, yeah, no worries. Okay. We both know we haven't met.
Yeah.
You know? There's so many issues.
I feel like emotionally it is getting to you a little bit. Is there something you would like to say to Georgia in this public sort of space?
Georgia, and to everyone. You know, if you're with me in a group setting, introduce me. Yeah. Because inside I'll be dying.
So you kind of need your hand held a little bit more, is what you're trying to say to Georgia. When she takes you to those group things, just help you a bit.
I'm more than capable of introducing myself to you, but nobody likes the over-the-top person that, you know, is suddenly in your face. Hey, I'm Dan. How you going?
Yeah, wacky Dan, you know what I mean? Boyfriend.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to make a nice, subtle impact and impression on people you're meeting for the first time. Help me.
Yeah, right. Any events coming up soon that you can...
Don't know, but she does. She has a little bit of redeeming to do, I think.
Easter, maybe.
I think there might be Easter.
Okay, Georgia. Easter. Good luck. Dan, I am transitioning. Okay.
Oh, God.
So I'm transitioning. I'm transitioning from young Tim into sort of mature.
Ooh.
I feel like prematurely as well.
Old man Tim?
I think so. And we've spoken about this before because
this transition's been underway for a while. I would argue.
Yeah, I'm kind of an old man inside.
Trapped.
Aren't I?
You're trapped, I would say, in a younger man's body.
We've spoken about when I started to tuck my formal shirts into my jocks as well as my pants. So both in there. Just to...
And that was the alarm bells for most.
Yeah,
I think.
Was.
That was an old episode of Fly, and you sort of just explained that you felt the tuck was tighter.
I haven't stopped, Dan. You're
kidding me. You needed to have stopped that.
With a lot of movement comes untucking of shirts, and if you want to maintain the look of a tuck shirt, why not secure it properly?
There's no arguing that it works. Yeah. Absolutely.
Anyway, so that was one of the alarms for you.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that I make sure that I have an appropriate jacket in case the weather changes. You know, that's something that, you know,
it's
a
smart.
granddad or a dad would do.
But yeah, not cool.
I do all that stuff. Yeah. As a 27-year-old, I do all that stuff. And yes, it's probably a little bit early to be doing those things.
A little bit.
Something else has happened. Now, you're smiling because you're worried. I reckon there's a worry.
Oh, I just don't know, because let's be honest, the tuck into the jocks caught me off guard. And I don't know what this it could only be worse.
You got me onto these things, Fitbits.
Yeah,
right?
Fitbit. That's
so basically, fitness tracker, counts your steps,
Yeah.
encourages physical activity.
If this is about a health transition, that's not that bad.
No. It's not that.
Okay.
With the Fitbit comes, obviously, a change in activity. I'm doing lots of walking. As a matter of fact, 9,022 to be exact. I'm, nearly at my 10,000 daily steps.
Yeah.
No big deal.
He says, because he's in a group competition with me.
I am.
Okay.
But I've never done this amount of walking before. And so there are obviously side effects to that, to your body. Physically, a lot of things...
Injuries?
Injuries.
Because you're only walking. You're not going for runs, I wouldn't imagine.
No running.
Sort of injuries?
I've noticed that there's been a bit of chafage. Sort of...
That's not.
I don't want to go into too much detail, but it's
not an injury though, Tim. It's not that detrimental to your health.
It burns when you're trying to do 10,000 steps a day. I'm telling you what, you do notice the chafage.
Okay.
And so there are lots of cures out there for chafage, I would say.
Yeah.
One that I didn't expect to try, not this early in life.
What, some sort of lotion? What happens? Don't say what I think you're going to say.
Talcum powder. Johnson's baby powder. It's delightful. Now, you've probably got some questions.
Oh, dude.
But I wanted to bring it up because
What made you even think to use baby powder? That is... You put it on a baby's bum when you put a nappy on, Tim. You're wearing underwear.
Yeah, I got to say it was very nostalgic. When I smelt it, I was like, okay, it takes me back to the change table. The smell is very familiar.
Yep.
But it was Emma's suggestion. My girlfriend suggested Johnson's baby powder, and I
She encourages this behaviour.
I turned my nose up at it the first time. I was like, why on earth? Emma, this is something that my dad used to put on. Like, and I was like, why are you doing that? I tell you what, I could not be more comfortable just walking around.
Hang on. Walk us through applying baby powder, because let's be honest, the babies aren't applying it themselves. No. It's a messy substance that is usually applied by an adult.
I tell you what, doing it on your own is hard. I'll give you that.
How do you do it?
Don't apply it without jocks on, is what I've learned. Like, you've got to have something to catch it. You've got to have something to catch the talcum powder, because it's a real mess.
So are you spraying it onto your underwear or onto your bum?
No, so I've got my jocks on, and you just sort of pull the jock off and you just dump it in there. Front and back, boom, done.
How's it feel?
Excellent. My bum cheeks just glide past each other now. It's excellent. It's excellent, Dan. Get on it.
All right, here's something for you that I found myself feeling a little bit awkward about the other day. I was out for dinner with mates.
Yeah.
And afterwards, they were like, you know what, let's go for a walk and we'll just grab an ice cream along the way. And I thought, yeah, okay, great.
And after, I love those. Little stroll. Summertime, after dinner, summer stroll, grab yourself some frozen yogurt and ice cream.
And at some point you just go, I don't want a beer. Let's eat ice cream.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we did that, and one of the boys went into the shop. He's like, hey, it's just pathetic, isn't it, really?
Keep going.
Okay. Now, one of the boys went in and he paid for the ice cream. And I gave him cash. I go in and pay for it, and I just want a connoisseur on a stick. That's all I want.
Yep. So this wasn't to an ice cream parlor. This was like to 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Okay. Guy, in my mind, I had you guys walking to a 1950s style ice cream parlor. There's someone there with a little hat. G'day, guys. On a stick. Yeah, good. Yeah. From 7-Eleven. Oh,
jeez. This isn't even the point.
I got the giggles.
Okay, anyway, I say, yeah, grab me one of those. Here's $20. Now, I felt generous. I thought, I'll shout. I don't care, whatever. Money bags over here, apparently.
It's Christmas time.
Yeah, it's Christmas time. Yeah. Now, what happened was, he came back and he bought 4 ice creams, granted, but I gave him a 20. I don't know how much the transaction came to, but he didn't give me any change. And I'm trying to work out, and I want you to help with this. What's the threshold before you would ask for your change? But rather than avoiding, you want to avoid that awkwardness. I'm all about avoiding awkwardness. I am.
Well, for those who've never had a connoisseur, the ice cream that you requested are expensive, especially at like a service station or 7-Eleven. They're up in the range of $5. Yeah. Right? So what other ice creams were had?
Okay, there was a Milo cup, which was a real...
Yeah. Sorry, I don't even know why I'm laughing. A Milo cup. That was in there. There was... there was a Magnum, an Ego Magnum, which is also a top-of-the-range ice cream, isn't it? Yep. And the Milo cup, the cup of ice cream is... there's actually quite a bit of ice cream in a Milo cup. Yeah. So I would say that's probably in the high range as well. So... I've lost it.
Yeah. No, so...
I've never thought ice creams would be so funny.
Really? Damn. I'm actually crying. So really... The ice creams, 4 of them, could have added up to around $15 or $16, I guess.
Well, no. Already in my mind, I'm putting the 3, the Milo, the Eggo, and the Connoisseur at $5 each, which were at $15. So what was the 4th? Yep. If the 4th was a Calippo...
No. It was an ice cream variety. What was it? It was... You know what it was? It was a Golden Gay Time sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
So they're a little pricier too, I think, than a stick.
Because they're new and they're like special edition.
Yep.
I reckon it probably was $20.
You reckon it was?
But
even so, my point is, maybe it was $18.20. Do you ask for that change?
Yeah.
What's the amount of money that is left over that you would ask for?
I reckon it'd have to be like $5.
You reckon? So it's a round total, 5 or more.
If someone got $3 change... Oh, actually, no, that's a gold coin.
Oh, that's what I mean,
If it's a gold coin...
We're talking golds here.
If we're talking gold coins, you need to give the change back.
So if it's silver...
Don't worry about it.
You can part ways with it.
Yeah, if it's a gold coin, though, that's not on you. That's on the person.
But you think that's acceptable? Do you think anyone would judge me for turning around and saying, can I have that $2.20 change.
I don't think so. That's a parking meter.
So gold coin is the threshold.
I'd say so.
Any gold, doesn't matter. Silver, part ways with it.
Yeah. Can I ask you which one of your friends it was?
It was Jimmy.
James, classic James.
Yeah. Tight ass.
Dan, you and I, we're foodies, I would say. Would you say we're foodies?
Absolutely. I love it.
We love our food. So we like going out and dining at new places. You are on what's that app that you use?
Zomato. Mate, I love it. Zomato, Instagram. You've got to look up these places and scour that menu before you go there.
So you're big on trying new things. If a new restaurant opens and it's got good ratings and stuff like that, you'll usually be there.
I'll know about it and I'll usually be there.
Yeah,
so
great. There's a new restaurant, and I want to just get your thoughts on it. It's called Au Naturel. You'll have to travel to Paris. Any ideas of the sort of cuisine that might be at Au Naturel? Excuse my French.
Natural ingredients. Probably, I'm going to guess maybe a vegetarian type place. Something where they're
organic.
Organic.
Yep.
The exact word I'm looking for. Somewhere I probably wouldn't go.
Yeah, cool. It's actually a naked restaurant, Dan.
Not what I thought.
In Paris, yeah.
Okay, whoa, hang on. Okay, the more that just sat there and simmered a little bit. Issues with that.
Who's naked? How does it all work?
Yeah.
Is that what's going? So I've got the article here. So everyone's naked. From what I'm reading here, everyone.
So you walk in to this restaurant. Yeah. First person you see naked. Second person naked. Everyone.
I think when you walk in, there's a little maitre d' there, and maybe a curtain.
Okay.
That's blocking the rest of the restaurant, so you can't see anyone from the street.
They want to, good, because that would be a concern. There'd be a lot of gawking at the windows. A lot of passers by just sort of looking in.
Yeah. Discretion.
Look at that.
So you walk in, hi, my name's Tim, I've got a reservation for 2. Great. Just go around this curtain here and then you can undress.
Yeah, leave your pants on the hanger.
Everyone is naked. I think the chefs are naked, which
the
is
chefs
really...
aren't naked. That's concerning, Tim.
Yeah.
For multiple reasons. One, safety. I mean, splatters in the kitchen. There's a lot of splattering going on. You know, you got a saucepan. You got
hot
a
oil.
sauce in there. You know, mixing a sauce. There's all, you know, when you're heating a sauce, pops.
Not even for the chefs. When I sit down at a restaurant, I always put the napkin down because I'm one to drop stuff off my fork when it's on my way to my mouth. You know, what if you weren't that person? Because I know a lot of people forget to do that.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you've got food where you don't want it to be. It's hot, unless they're having...
Whose responsibility does that become? Because, I mean, the consumer, I mean, obviously it's their inability to handle food.
Yeah.
But, I mean, surely the restaurant's reliable. It's somewhat...
Plenty of health and safety things are popping up here, just reading this. Diners leave their clothing and mobile devices to prevent photography, which is that's good
fair.
in the cloakroom.
That's fair.
And they're given a pair of slippers to wear. So finally, a server seats them at one of the 20 tables in the small restaurant. The chairs feature black cloth covers that are discreetly changed between seatings, and a white curtain hangs in the window to protect diners from gawkers. Yep.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's a bunch of things that pop up with this.
I think what I want to know, and I think what we all probably want to know, how would you approach this? All right, so you and Emma are out in, where is it? Paris.
It's in Paris, yeah. Romantic dinner in Paris.
Yep, yeah. And Emma goes, let's be a little bit adventurous. Let's try something different.
Yep.
Let's go to this naked restaurant.
Okay.
Au Naturel or whatever it is. How do you approach it? What's your first... I mean, you go in and you see the maitre d'. What do you want to see from a maitre d' in a naked restaurant?
I think the maitre d' is clothed.
Yeah.
But do you mean like, how do I want them to...
Yeah, what are you wanting them to do to make you feel comfortable?
I certainly don't want them to look me up and down.
Yeah.
And go, you probably shouldn't have come here.
Okay, yeah, good.
When I walk in, I guess for me, I want to be able to choose the table. Because if you walk into a restaurant, I'm going to be eating. So if there's going to be a bunch of naked people, I mean, this sounds horrible, but I don't want to be looking at... something awful.
It's definitely a point. You don't want to look at somebody where there's hair, there's
big grotesque
blood,
man just shoving his face and he's naked.
Yeah, you want to be looking at something quite attractive.
It's a bit of sauce on his mouth.
That's what I mean. That sort of stuff. You want to avoid that. Tell me this though: do you order differently based on the fact you're going to be naked? Is there a thought process? One based on maybe as you were talking about, the hot food.
Yeah.
2, you don't want to get bloated. You don't want to walk out feeling heavy. You want to feel light. Maybe a salad.
Chicken salad.
Chicken salad?
Chicken salad. Maybe a soup, a cold soup to start with.
Cold.
Yeah, that's how I do it. Yeah.
A cold soup, yeah, just to avoid the spills. Okay, so that's that part. If you saw a chef naked, what do you want to see in a naked chef? What?
Completely hairless.
Yeah.
I reckon.
I would say waxed.
All of them just completely bald, no eyebrows, no pubes, nothing. Completely hairless.
At no point should a pube turn up.
No.
Waiters, same thing. Waiters would be. You would say same thing for waiters.
Well, I think even dressed chefs should probably be hairless. Now that I think about it.
How would you base your tips?
This is getting dangerous now. Let's end that.
Now, as I said at the top, there's been some things in the news. It does get a little slow around this time of year, but the New Year period, Tim, it's a big chance for politicians to come out and just, be positive and uplifting about the year ahead. Would you agree?
Yeah, give their message. Let's all do this year.
The New Year's address.
Love each other this year and world peace.
It's great when they do that because it starts the year on the right foot.
Yep.
Not all sort of subscribe to that method. Our friend Kim, friend of the show, Kim Jong-un.
Oh, Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, he's popped up and given a quick address to the country of North Korea. He's said, look, really up for some positive discussions with South Korea, which is great. That's good. Great. That's really good. Yeah. Not great for him and the Donald still.
Okay.
Things are tense. So much so that he did spend a large portion of the New Year's address, the positive address, discussing how the US is within striking distance of all the nuclear bombs now, just in case we wanted that update. And wanted to just remind everyone that the nuclear bomb button is firmly on the desk.
Right.
Right there, he said, on my desk, and it can be pressed at any time. Straight away, and I'm sure everyone that heard this would agree, alarm bells do ring because a desk isn't a good spot for a button that could literally cause World War III.
I mean, I imagine that there's some sort of plastic safety hatch over the button that you would need to go like that and then bang the button. But
and why?
Knowing Kim, he's probably reckless and just has the button exposed. Anyone could just go up.
Absolutely.
I mean, if he has a niece or a nephew that comes over babysitting,
grandkids horsing around, that sort of stuff. Let's play on Granddad's desk. Let's play president. Let's play dictator for a day. They sit on the chair. They're hitting stuff. Oh, let's press the bomb button. It's a bit of fun.
God forbid Kim has his receptionist in, who's very good looking, and he
throws her on the desk.
They decide to have a bit of fun in his version of the Oval Office, and boom, accidentally.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't forget we're on camera now. Secondly, clutter, Tim. Clutter. There's a lot of clutter. I'm constantly knocking things on my desk. Go on a turn to grab the ruler and suddenly you knock the mug over. You'd hate to accidentally knock the mug on top of the button, wouldn't you? Imagine that.
I feel like Kim wouldn't have a lot of clutter on his desk. There's not too much that goes on in his mind apart from, I want to blow something up. So I reckon his desk is fairly empty.
You reckon?
I reckon it's just the button.
It's just that's all he thinks about.
That's all he thinks about. He sits there all day and goes, should I press it?
Yeah.
Should I press it?
Hypothetically, accidentally gets pressed.
Yeah.
How do you think the convo goes with Donald?
Oh.
So you're Kim.
Okay.
You call me.
All right. Bring.
Hello.
No accents.
Okay. Whoa.
You've committed to an accent.
Hello. I don't know. What do you
Donald, it's me, Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah. You saw my New Year's address?
Yeah. It was a bit stiff, but yeah.
Yeah. The bit about the button on the desk?
Yeah, no, I did hear that. Is that safe? Is that like it's got a case or something, doesn't it?
About that. I ordered some Uber Eats recently.
Yeah.
Had the whole family around
Good that, isn't
Christmas
it?
time.
Good that.
Oh, it's great.
You did it for Christmas Day?
More and more restaurants are becoming available on Uber
Brilliant.
Eats, which is great.
You guys were quite restricted, yeah.
Yeah, we were. I ordered a lot because the family's here, and I've put it all on my desk, and just one of the... I've hit the button. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. I've hit the button.
Okay. So, can you stop it?
Nah.
You can't stop.
Nah.
So what? So they're on their way.
They're on their way. We only design them to fire them, and that's it. Once they've gone, we've got nothing that can stop them. So if you could jump on, do a PSA.
Yep.
Let everyone know to get in their bunkers.
Jesus. Okay.
World's going to end.
All right.
Anyway, I'll
Okay.
see you. Have a good one. Let
Happy
me know,
New Year,
Let me
mate.
know how you
Happy
go.
New
Happy New Year.
Okay, great. You think it'd be that
Something
civil?
like that. So, Dan, we have just come out of Christmas and New Year's and stuff. I've got something I want to get off my chest that I feel a little bit guilty about.
Okay, I can tell because you know what, you should probably feel guilty because are you about to judge somebody for doing the right thing here?
Well, no. I've done something,
Yeah,
and I'm coming to you in the hopes that you're going to turn around and say to me, "That's
okay.
fine.
Okay.
That's fine."
Okay.
Okay. So, just a sounding board. In my job, we get a lot of free stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Christmas time comes around.
Yep.
A lot of stuff I don't. It's good stuff, like books and things like that.
Do you usually take it home for yourself? Do you hold on to them?
Well, yeah. Sometimes we
Yeah.
use them for work.
Cool.
Like we have to take them home and
Yep.
read and whatever. I found myself at Christmas time, financially,
Strapped.
the belt tightens a bit because you go,
does.
geez, I got a lot of gifts to get. Blah,
Each
blah, blah.
year, there's more people to buy for.
Yeah. Is it okay?
I'll
say this.
Where this is going.
How do you feel about re-gifting?
Hate it.
Okay.
Why?
Well, I
you didn't use one of your... Tim, the season of Christmas, it's about showing somebody that you care about them, and you do that through the method of showing them through a gift. This is how I know you. I care. Like,
Right.
I wanted to get you something nice. You didn't just grab something.
Well, no, I mean, it's not really re-gifting because it wasn't a gift to me. It was something that I was just given. It's like, I just
You didn't pay for
I
it.
didn't want it. So
You didn't pay for it.
Well, what's that got to do with it? It's still a gift. I'm still gifting it to someone. I'm wrapping it and giving it, saying Merry Christmas. Here's
I
a
know
gift.
for a fact you're not going to tell me what it was, but I'm
not going to tell you what it was or who it was
Okay.
for. But it was it was a re-gift.
Tell me this. How close was the person to you? Tell me this. Was it immediate family?
No.
Was it Emma?
No.
Okay. So it's extended family,
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
yeah, yep.
Or in the friendship ballpark. I'll help you out there.
No, it was in the extended. It was his
Okay.
family. It was his blood.
Okay, so that's
Now it was specific enough for it to look like I'd gone out of my way to get it, which is
Okay.
great.
so. Were they really happy with it?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Wow, I would have never have thought to have got this, but geez, I heard about this and I was going to get it, and
You've got it for me.
You've got it for me.
Okay. Cool.
So I
cool,
really nailed it. I think if you're going to re-gift, you've got to nail it. It can't just be, why'd you get me this DVD of Blue Planet when I don't even like nature?
Did you? So you saw this gift and thought of this person straight away?
Yeah, sort of.
Or
Yeah.
be honest right now. When they turned around and said, "This is fantastic, I love it," were you a little bit surprised?
No, I'll be honest. What I did was I laid out all the free things I'd had and gone.
That's the closest?
This one would, yeah. Oh dear. So you're saying it's not a good idea?
I'm saying probably don't do it.
Okay. Merry Christmas. Dan, episode 1, season 1, done.
Done.
Great catching up.
Isn't it good? This is
Yeah.
exciting, this 10-episode format per season, because we have to be back next week. We have to.
Yeah. And these, the cameras as
Yeah.
well. It's all very new
I'm
and
self-conscious
exciting.
about how to sit. I'm
Yeah.
sunk into this couch. I've been sitting half leg cross. I feel like I look a little weird.
I do a reset before we start recording each
Yeah.
time. Just a little reset. check
Freshen up.
myself.
I guess no doubt we'll get some feedback by people that think there's
Yeah.
funny little
All the
things that
family
we
will
do.
jump on,
Yeah,
message
cool.
each other.
Judgmental.
Have you seen the new thing Tim and
Yep.
Dan are doing?
Yep.
Is that Celia's kitchen? Maybe.
Maybe,
I heard they kicked him out of the house so that they could record. All those things.
They get it. The mums get it.
Yeah.
They get what we're trying to do here. Sad, really.
Yes, Dan. It's been a pleasure once again.
Right, see you episode 2.
See you guys. Don't know why I did a little. I don't know why I did the little point. I did a little point at the camera.